everybody. Welcome back to Sound Pollution. What's up, Brent?
Nothing. What are you doing, Ronell?
Kind of enjoying us having a slower day.
Yeah, it was a nice day. Well, I think we're getting a lot of work done. Like real work, not the work we used to pay our bills with. Real work, music work.
We need
important
music work
stuff
to pay our bills, is what we need to get our shit together.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say it now.
No. So, since when the fuck do you hold back? Say it.
It didn't sound good as it right before it rolled out of my mouth, so I'm rolling it back in.
Do I put the elevator music there again? Is that what
There you go, yeah.
The elevator music. Our artists for this week did have to deal with some stuff, so they stepped away. So we're going to talk about us this week, and it's going to be just a little sweet little mini episode.
A sweet little naughty mini episode for your pleasure.
Bad girl.
Pleasure.
You know,
me again, Margaret.
It's me again, Margaret. You got a pretty mouth. I'm sorry, I took that in another direction.
You're just merging your genres.
Made no sense. So I am going to Look Up Fest on the 12th of this month, because it is March now, which is weird. And it is going to be at the Rendezvous in Belltown, Seattle, March 12th. The address for that is 2322 2nd Avenue, Seattle, Washington, 98121. You can buy tickets online. I will have the link to Look Up Records below here, and I will link it directly to where you can buy tickets. It is 21 and up. The doors are going to open at 7 a.m. Oh, that's going to be a good day.
It's going to be a long day if you get there at 7 a.m.
Feels like no. 7 p.m. the doors are open. 8 p.m. the show starts. Masks and proof of vaccination or a negative COVID-19 test within 72 hours are required for entry. Of course, Darksoft is playing. Elephants and Dogs is playing. Shimmer Traps, Night Hikes, OHR, Sea Life, Sea Cats, Coral Reef, and Ilya Ezker. I feel like I butchered that shit.
But you butchered it well, so you should
and
be
I
proud.
owned it. And this year's Look Up Fest is called Portals. If you are on the West Coast, if you are in Seattle, please go see this show. This is a great group of people, some really impressive young musicians. You are not going to be disappointed.
You've actually talked to a few of them, right?
Yeah.
Elephants and Dogs.
Yeah,
Darksoft.
Stacking Pennies is also on that label, but he is not playing. But yeah, they're great. It's going to be a good time, and it's supposed to be like an all-encompassing. There's going to be visuals, art installations, and of course some alcohol. And we could all use that because the world is going to shit. So I'm going to be there, and you should come see a good show if you are able to get there.
And are you going to do any lives while you're there? That would be really cool.
I am going to, yes, that is the goal. I mean, of course, I need to talk to Darksoft, but I'm pretty sure he would appreciate it. The lives later in the night, I may not leave up. I haven't drank really hard in a while, so.
No, you should do more lives the further you get into the bar.
Well, I already told Joe, like, when I got to that part, I needed to be escorted. That's the part that my dad said, because my dad's going to be there. My dad's even going, like, he's
that's
gonna,
awesome.
Yeah, he was not going to go for the whole show, but he's going to come down towards the end and see some great music and probably walk my drunk ass back to the hotel.
The other cool thing about us is they're supposed to have 2 stages.
Yeah.
And it's going to have like kind of a dark, haunted kind of setting. So it should be pretty fun. And things should move pretty fast between the bands, especially since you have the 2 stages. So it should be like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It'll be like speed
can't wait. I can't wait. And
awesome.
hopefully I'll get to go like see the stuff that you guys don't get to see and meet some cool people in person. You know, this is going to be the first time. Well, the second time that I have got to see somebody that I've interviewed live. I'm very excited.
I'm kind of jealous that you're gonna
I know. I kind of wanted you to go, but you know, family. I get it. We'll hit it next year, man. We'll do it again.
Yeah.
We'll be the old people. It's fine.
Nah.
Hey, I'm going to put on so much makeup, no one's going to know how old I am. So.
You know what? If you just get fat like me, it'll just push out your wrinkles. You'll look like you're 12.
Honey, I'm already fat. I'm not getting fatter. This is Darksoft with Something from Nothing. Next is Elephants and Dogs with You Won't Be Seeing Me Around.
And now I guess that
And Brent, what have you been up to? Tell us
Oh,
what you're doing.
man. Now that I'm fully back from the pregnancy, March is the month where I'm hitting the ground running. So for the last few months, I don't know if y'all remember, but I recorded live at the Carousel a few songs in December. So I've been working on getting those ready, and I'm going to release 2 singles this year. The first one will be released on March 18th. It's called Stay, live at the Carousel. So you'll be able to get that or download it anywhere you'd like to.
And we're going to play it.
And yeah, she's going to play it too. And basically, this is kind of an interesting song. Has a lot to do with communication, or more like miscommunication that people go through. And even though you may be speaking the same language, you may not actually be communicating. So that's kind of what that's about, and the frustration that people run into talking to each other. So so there's going to be videos with that. I'm going to release a live video too. Have one of my good friends playing slide on that. His name is Adam. So I'm looking forward to y'all hearing his slide stuff, which is pretty cool, because there was some thought into that. Like, okay, I don't want it to sound like everything else, because I'm a guitar guy and normally I like the wheedly deedly. But this time I decided, we're going to add a slide. So it has a little more of a country flair to it. Wouldn't you say it has more of a country flair to it?
Has a little bit of a country edge.
Once it's banned out, and build it up for the band, it'll probably be a little more Southern rock kind of sounding. But right now,
I really like it. Your guitar playing is really clean in that, especially for a live.
Especially for me.
No. No. You're annoying.
But yeah, I was nervous, man. Anytime that record button goes on, it can either be an audio or video or both. And I just kind of crap my pants, man. Every time. It takes time for me to get used to that. So anyone that's struggling with that, I still get nervous and I still make mistakes, and it's okay.
I get nervous anytime somebody puts a microphone in my hand. I'm nervous with this microphone on my face.
Do you?
Yeah. Makes me want to vomit. You know what?
What?
I don't like your implicated giggle.
You're the one that said it. Not me. Have a bunch of gigs this month on the 5th, which this will already be put out. I'll already be done with that show, but I have a gig on the 5th in Hutto. I have a gig on the 9th at the Carousel. Also, I'll be playing the day after Stay's release. We'll be playing South by Sam Bass, which is a benefit for Meals on Wheels. And that is March 19th. It starts at 11 a.m. and probably go to 7 or 8 p.m. Round Rock Rick is currently building the band list, the band lineup. And there's been a bunch of movement, but I'm excited because I'm actually going to bring the band to this. And so we're going to play.
I know. I wish I could go. Now I'm the jealous one.
You shouldn't be jealous. I've listened to myself. You're not missing anything. And so it's going to be fun. I'm really excited about it. And there's supposed to be some cool bands there. Ed's going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Interviewed Ed a few weeks ago. Yeah. He kind of sounds a little bit like Tool, has a Tool sound to him. So he'll be playing there. He's going to be all acoustic, so that'll be really cool. And we'll be doing the benefit for Meals on Wheels. We've talked a little bit about this before, but this is a nonprofit program that basically takes meals to people that either can't get out or they don't have the funds to purchase their own food. Primarily, this is done for elderly people, and sometimes Meals on Wheels people dropping off these food are the only individuals that these people stuck in their homes get to interact with. So I think it's a good program, and we supported them in the fall. We did a Ricktoberfest in the fall, and this is just a continuation of that. So if you're at South by Southwest, you can drop by South by Sam Bass, because there's going to be about the same time. So come on over. Our event is free. You get free music. There's also going to be crawfish there, so you can have some crawfish. We'll have porta potties there. We'll have a bounce house for the seriously drunk adults. So y'all guys should come out, and it will help a good cause. If you're unable to make it and you want to donate, I'm working on getting a link so you can go to Meals on Wheels and do your donation there. That would be great. After we do that on the 19th, then Rick has a show on the 25th at the Carousel, and I'm going to probably join him then too. I think we're playing 7 and 9, so I'll join him. I'll probably try to talk the band into going to that too, but you never know. Traffic from Austin to San Antonio and San Antonio to Austin on Friday is like torture.
Is it the 7th Circle?
It's hell, man.
Now, Uncle Brent's new single with Stay, recorded live at the Carousel.
Talk to me, but I won't hear a word. All seems strange to me, and the logic is blurred. I don't know the language you're speaking, but I hear every word. Sounds like you're kind of reaching, and it'll do you no good. Trying to speak with me, but I won't hear a word. The translation's lost to me. Haven't you heard? I don't know the language you're speaking, but I hear every word. Sounds like you're kind of reaching, and it'll do you no good. Taking all I can take. Now please go away. What's spoken of love will break. You ain't gonna stay. Yeah. You ain't gonna stay with me. The language you're speaking, but I hear every word. Sounds like you're kind of reaching, and it'll do you no good. I've taken all I can take. Now please go away. What's spoken, the verb will break. You ain't gonna stay.
This is Hey by Round Rock Rick.
Hey, won't you say, won't you get your work done? Get that work done and you're lying on the sun. Hey, won't you say, won't you come and see me? Come and see me and we'll tease eternity. Hey, won't you come over by me now? Won't you tell me? Oh, please, 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 yeah. Hey, won't you say, won't you fly into my flame? Fly into my flame, I'm burning all the same. Hey, won't you say, won't you come into my love? Come into my love, all feeling full of love. Hey, won't you come over by me now? Won't you tell me? Oh, please, 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 girl. Hey. Hey, won't you meet me on the plane? Meet me on the plane and we'll fly you to LA. Hey, won't you let me see your way? Let me see your way, all soaked in Monterey. Hey, won't you come over by me now? Won't you tell me? Oh, please, 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 yeah. Hey, won't you make me lemonade? Make me lemonade, oh, sit me in the shade. Hey, won't you say now, won't you say hey? Hey, won't you say now, won't you say hey? Hey, won't you come over by me now? Won't you tell me? Oh, please, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey.
Well, I can't wait to see Austin. I've never been there. Why don't you tell them about how I'm going to finally get to see Austin? It's also, Austin is one of the music cities. I'm actually more interested in Austin than Nashville. Maybe it's because I live so close to Nashville, but I really am excited.
Well, a lot of people call Austin the Nashville of Texas. It's just a cool town. You can be exposed to many different music genres.
I just caught it. I'm so stupid.
And so you get exposed to a lot of things, and there are a bunch of different artists. So it's kind of a cool place to be. Plus, there's also South by Southwest and ACL Fest. You know, and a lot of the big bands play those things too. But if you look in the side corner streets, there are some pretty good bands available for you to go see. And there's always someone playing in Austin. Always. They're not being paid well, but there's always someone playing.
Not a lot of people are being paid well right now. Not a lot of people are still even able to book gigs. So let's just talk about the gigs we're going to be booking. You start.
Well, we've got some excitement when we're kind of
stoked.
Can you hear my drum roll?
Drum roll. Okay, that was sad.
So we are working on creating a sound pollution tour. This will take place in October, around the time that Ricktoberfest is going to be scheduled. So I'm thinking the dates where we will have 3 shows. I'm thinking it's going to be 3 shows, and it will be from October 23rd to October 29th. October 29th, which is a Saturday, will be the final day, which is when Ricktoberfest will be held. And Ricktoberfest will also be a benefit for Meals on Wheels, which we talked about earlier. So
I'm really excited.
It's going to be fun, and it'll be an opportunity for us to get together, meet new people. You know, if we're going to play in your area, like we're looking at playing in San Marcos, San Antonio, Austin, Georgetown, and Ricktoberfest. So if you're in those areas, you should come see us. We're looking forward to bringing some of the people we've interviewed. So we're really looking forward to that.
We get to meet these people in person. They're not just going to be on a Zoom call. I'm just going to say it. But this, for me, on a personal level, this is something I've been wanting to do since I started sound pollution. So I don't know. It's weird.
I'm just looking forward to be able to harass all the people face to face.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That I normally harass on the podcast.
Yes.
Because a lot of stuff, it gets edited out.
Oh man. And it always makes me sad because I'm trying to keep them an hour under at this point, and I have to edit stuff out. And sometimes I'm like, I don't want to. It's
got to be a tough job to go through and pick out
sucks.
what is good, what isn't. But
it's a lot of stuff.
y'all are going to get an opportunity to meet the people we've been talking to. We're going to do some interviews there. We're going to talk to some people. We may talk to you if you come out, especially if you're the only one. We will definitely talk.
Yeah. Oh, we'll sit down. We'll play directly
for you.
Just for you.
I've got special songs for individuals.
So we are really excited, and we are really busy. And of course, we both have 2 jobs on top of this, so it's fine. We're fine. So if you would like to send us coffee or booze,
no stimulants, please.
I am genuinely thinking about getting us a P.O. box.
What stimulant you choose to send, we will leave up to you. We don't want to talk about it, but
I don't know
nothing. But I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a treat for everyone involved. Some of the shows will be family friendly. Some of them will not be. Some of them will be a mixture, because pretty much anything I'm playing in is going to walk that line. And at any moment, we could fall into inappropriate.
Yeah, well, I mean, the 2 of us do really toe that line in our daily lives, so why should this be any different? Then it wouldn't be authentic. It wouldn't be us.
That's true.
And I say us, like, I'm not playing, but I'll be there doing my business stuff, working my ass off. Hey, I've been at this for 2 years, and I'm finally getting to do this. It's so weird, because we semi-talked about it last week, but, like, I'll be walking around, like, you know, I'm a caregiver, so I'm cleaning people's houses and helping them, you know, with their daily life. And I'll be at the worst possible times. I'm like, you know who would be really good to open here? It'll hit me. I know to Brent, this is not really that big of a deal for him, but because he plays all the time.
No, it's a big deal, because I'll be getting to... It's like we're building a show with people we've interviewed, and we're gonna try to build it based off of the venue we're playing at or the city we're playing in. So it should be fun. It's going to be all kinds of friendly and inappropriate, regardless.
Absolutely inappropriate.
So I think everyone's going to like it. So I hope y'all are pumped. If y'all want to send us messages about it and tell us how wonderful we are and how great the idea is, we will accept that. If you don't like the idea, feel free to keep it to yourself.
Or don't. You know, me and Brent don't get enough sleep. So if you want to be rude to us, you know, you go ahead and open Pandora's box. That'll be fun for you.
You know what? If they get too rude, I'm just going to send them to Ray.
Oh, yeah, Ray. He has to play. This is what my brain is like all the time now. For 2 weeks, I've been spinning.
We could talk Ray into come in and do I Like to Smoke.
Yeah.
I smoke my pipe. Da-da, da-da, da-da. I smoke my pipe.
I Smoke a Pipe by Ray Kainz.
I smoke a pipe. I smoke a pipe. To smoke all the negative hype. I smoke a pipe. Just like Detective Sherlock Holmes, I smoke a pipe when I'm on the roam. It makes me feel like I'm right at home, until my girl starts to bitch and moan. So I'll just have to smoke and toke all alone. I think I'll even take the hook off the phone. Ashtray and matches at my side. With my pipe I will abide. Sitting on my derriere, just blowing smoke into the air. I hold the pipe right in my hand. It makes me feel like a new man. So let's smoke a pipe and get intellectual. Oral fixation, pseudo-psychosexual. I smoke a pipe. I smoke a pipe. To smoke all the negative hype. I smoke a pipe. Whether it's morning, noon, or night, to smoke is just to feel alright. That's why I like to smoke a pipe. With a book or with a friend,
the pipe's alright to append to your mouth to take a puff. Soon you'll see this is good stuff. It's Salinger on a good old blow. I like to smoke my pipe real slow. Their creative words start to fill my brain. While my CD4 dot, it'll keep me sane. With a light aerobatic or dark Cavendish, I will pack the bowl and I will have my wish. I love my pipe with a cup of joe, just like a fish loves his H2O. I love my pipe. Whether I'm jogging or riding my bike, to smoke is just to feel alright. That's why I like to smoke my pipe. Some guys like football and such, but I prefer the sweet taste and touch of my pipe, licking my lip while I puff and feel real good. 'Cause pipes are cool, don't you see? Whatever your color, race or creed, Native Americans, they all had it right. They hunted with bows and arrows, and they all seemed to smoke a pipe. I smoke a pipe. I smoke a pipe. Despite all the negative hype, I smoke a pipe. That's right. Whether it's morning, noon, or night, to smoke is just to feel alright. That's why I like to smoke a pipe.
Even though there's no guitar solo in that.
So, Ray, we just played your song in a hope of bribing you to do this shit. So don't let us do this for nothing.
Ray Kainz, musician, artist, philosopher, and salesman. He's in many bands, from the Big Gun Show to the Deanna Wheeler Band, but he also has solo music. He's graduated from college, so he's proved he can learn. Now he's in Austin, Texas. You can find him at the Austin Guitar House, or you can find him on our podcast.
This is the most random ass episode. I think it's fun. We should do one of these a month, just for shits and giggles.
Hey, I would be up for that. We're looking at sponsors also.
Yes. So if you're interested in being a sponsor, email us at soundpollutionpodcast@gmail.com. I know it's long. It's all one word, but I'm trying to keep us uniform.
Or just find me at unclebrentmusic.com and I can email her, because I have the email and it's not that hard for me. I've developed the strength and the dexterity to do that.
And you can reach us through the website at soundpollutionpodcast.com.
So let's kind of talk about what we'd want the sponsors to do.
You do it.
Okay, so if you would like to be a sponsor, yes, you need to contact one of us, which will be great. And then we'll talk about it. You can talk about what you want to have to offer. So what we can offer you is the opportunity to see great bands and musicians play their music, and me and Rennell. And if you need to, we would be happy to interview you and talk about what you have going on. If you're a business, we talk about your business. If you were a band, we will plug you. We'll work on getting you on an episode, and maybe even giving you an opportunity to have one of your songs played in one of our no nonsense episodes, or all nonsense episodes.
That was like, no nonsense. Who the fuck are you talking about?
We go forward with nonsense. And then the other thing that we'd greatly appreciate is financial backing. And if you financially back us, you will have the opportunity to put your branding up at the music events. And that'll be a way for you to not only let people know that you're there, but also show, hey, I support those two kids trying to make their way in this big old world of podcasts. And we greatly appreciate it. So, contact us, reach out to us, and we'll see what we can work up. If you want to sponsor any of our episodes, we'll talk about that too. We'll be happy to help you out. We are here for artists, and we're here for our friends. And so reach out.
And touch somebody? sorry.
No.
You had that awkward pause, and there was no way I wasn't going there.
Sometimes I have those awkward pauses for a reason.
Well, don't do them around me.
So have you ever seen Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Yes.
And I love the
Who
part
are
where he
you
goes,
talking to? Have I ever seen? Okay.
he's talking about anticipation.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
And this clip was brought to you by Rocky Horror Picture Show. And we are twisted.
I think that's kind of assumed.
Is it though?
It's kind of a assumption.
Oh my God. So dumb. All right. And last but not least, I need everybody who listens to our episodes on YouTube to comment. I'm seeing we are getting good listens, but no one's saying anything. I need you to say something, and I need you to subscribe. If you're listening to us on Spotify, on Spreaker, on iHeartRadio, or any of those platforms.
Preach it, girl.
I know that it gives you the option just to stream. And what I think is happening just because we're getting a lot of feedback in other ways is that people are streaming, which is great, but not downloading. But if you don't download or comment or subscribe, then sponsors don't think we're doing a good job. And I know we are, just from I've been watching what's going on and putting my feelers out to people, and our artists are getting feedback after they do an episode, which means we have more listeners than we are aware of, which we are so grateful for, guys. A lot of work goes into this, and we do appreciate every time somebody streams. But if you could go just that little extra step and make a comment,
fuck you.
Subscribe. Yeah, that's fine. Subscribe. We might take you up on the offer. We don't know. Just subscribe to, shut up, Brent. Just subscribe and download. Those downloads are what sponsors look at, and we're not able to reap the benefit of all you wonderful listeners if they can't see it.
That's right. You know,
really help us. You know you do.
Downloading it feels good.
Download it all the way down. And this is me sober.
Yeah,
don't you want to come see us live in person, guys? Could you imagine?
Yeah, but they hear the filtered stuff. You know, the stuff that's like.
Imagine what we're like without filter and with alcohol.
Or just without a filter is probably scary enough.
No, I think we should really take them the whole way.
So download us, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs down. Just do something. I mean, I know it's a pain in the ass to log in and create a profile.
And yes, we're begging and we're sorry, but we need your help. We know you're listening because of all the feedback we get, but it doesn't look like it. We need you to help us help you.
Make it look like you care.
Yeah.
And this begging is nothing compared to what I do up on stage or when my wife and I first started dating. So, but anyway.
You almost said baiting.
I know.
All right, guys. Thank you again for stopping by Sound Pollution. We love you. Get out there and make
some noise.